Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to TerraTech Worlds as part of the Steam Next Fest. Ooh, I'm gonna get distracted by all sorts of things. My magpie syndrome is going off this week. So, the demo is available as part of the Steam Next Fest. I actually had covered it before. This is kind of the redone version with the actual updated demo. So, there's a lot more resources and things to do and ammunition. So we gotta do a couple of things before we really get going, which is I need to mine a lot of iron, and then we'll figure out the rest as we go. But I should mention that this video is sponsored by Payload Studios, who were kind enough to reach out and ask that I make this video, and then, well, I guess the previous video, and then this one, which is super kind of them. So, I guess a couple of things to note as we go on. I've got a whole bunch of talking points I'd like to get through so I don't have to think about them later. So TerraTech Worlds is, it's full, up to 6-player multiplayer. I don't think you need to be close to each other anymore, which was one of the big things that TerraTech, like the original one, had as a limitation. This is much more freeform. The base building is much bigger and expansive. And what are you? This might be, no, bauxite. Oh, is this what I'm looking for? Is this aluminum? I have no idea. If I press tab, what did I just pick up? Aluminum, yes! This is one of the resources that was not available in the version that I had been playing at the time. Of the first recording, and it's extremely important. I've also noticed mining goes a lot faster, which I appreciate greatly. Eventually we'll get a second mining laser that I can use. Why is my... It seems like my machine's actually taking some damage here. Okay, so we need aluminum to make some stuff. We also need some copper, so I'm gonna drive around and try and keep an eye out for it. We'll need aluminum, but that's mostly for bullets, and I don't want to spend, like, forever trying to get my hands on, like, tons of it. Boy, that mining speed is, like, way faster than it was. And there are going to be other people, but I think I'm going to go up to that weird launch facility looking thing. Well, other people. Other mech? Robots? Okay, let's ignore him. Oh, there's some copper over there. Good. I want to get a base down, but I want to see what this is, because I might be able to steal it for parts. Oh, right. I should probably also chop down some trees. We're going to need a chunk of carbon. Because I'm going to need to be able to fuel some reactors. Eventually we can switch over to green energy. Well, green energy. Wind energy and solar. But at least not immediately. So yeah, I'm just gonna loot everything that isn't nailed down. Can I actually... Yes. You can actually cut rocks in half. There used to be cut lines, but it maybe has just been removed in favor of a much more dynamic system. But if you notice, there's kind of a little heart that says, like, how much HP it has left, and then a yield. And the less time you're pointing your mining laser at a rock, the better the yield is going to be. Which is why you presumably want to cut things down. Though I don't think that works with the really small cooperite rocks. There we go. Okay. A lot of copper on this mountain, bit of iron. I'm just going to run around mining for a little bit. So what else do we have to say? So I did say it was 6-player multiplayer. I think it's... You know what? I'm actually going to double check this one before just running my mouth. Is it... Yeah, it's pure co-op. So currently there's no PvP in the game. I don't know if it's going to be added later. Let's see if I can cut this thing down. Sometimes you can. Oh, no, there it is. So it does actually show the cut lines. Cool. And, yep, there we go. Yeah, we just want to grab a bunch of this stuff because we need iron to do any level of base building. And we're going to need to, well, we're going to need to refine a bunch of it too, which is not the most efficient process. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, it's made in Unreal Engine 5. I've got a list of talking points that I'm just gonna have to make sure I cover, but I think I've got pretty much all of it. So the actual full version of this is gonna be launching sometime later this year, but the demo is available now, and multiple planets to explore, which I'm curious about. If the multiple planets are just kind of a starting thing, or if you can swap between them at a later date. I do not know, and I will have to, I guess, wait impatiently from when the game actually comes out. Because, yeah, I'd played a fair bit of TerraTech 1 back when it came out. It was kind of a fun little thing to run around with. But after a certain point, the base building became kind of cumbersome. And playing multiplayer, I think you couldn't even do much for base building. And so I kind of dropped off on Let's see. It dropped off on playing more of it until it got further updates. And then I think this was announced. Was it back at the Game Awards or is it Summer Games Festival last year? Either or. It was definitely like at one of the major festivals. There we go. Whoop. Okay, we want to just carbonify everything so I can actually. Whoop. Let's get down below, because I'm pretty sure these are going to have cut points that I need to find. There it is. Just grab a little bit more. So we've just made some friends. The one problem is I want my carbon. I can probably beat these guys in a fight, but my inventory is pretty full of random garbage. So I think we're just going to make it to the top of the mountain, if I can, and see whatever that tower is. Because option A, we loot the whole thing. Well, I mean, that's kind of my goal, is loot the whole dang thing and take it back with me, because I don't think I want to try and build a base up here. It's just a little too hard to scale. It's also stinking huge. So I might only be able to loot some of it, but that's going to give me a nice early starting edge on base building, at the very least. Hopefully we can get some internal generators for my vehicle so it's not always out of power. Unfortunately, I think that might be outside of my current tech capabilities. Come back. Come back, iron. Thank you. A bigger magnet would be nice too, but I don't know if we have that kind of technology. I do know the parts, I think, have randomized stats, so it might be possible that you can get something that specifically gives you a boost to your collection radius. Okay, let's just wait to charge back up again. Yeah, looking at this structure, I think it's just kind of a nothing in terms of what it's got in it. Let's go around a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's just a bunch of random parts. However, a bunch of random parts is still good for me. It's actually probably focus on just the big hematite chunks in retrospect. Because those give me the biggest yield with the least amount of effort. Slightly awkward. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. So rather than just floating, it's just a short bump now. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's kind of minimal. Okay, so we can stack the oh no, sorry, that's a regular ramp. Yeah, we're gonna stack all the tetra ramps into one chunk. I don't know how much we want tetra ramps specifically. Oh. Let's get rid of the small ramp. Cause yeah, I don't want to keep this base, but I want to keep its parts. Cause these are expensive. Ooh, that might actually be something. What is this? Oh, it's a crate. Yeah, I don't know what rock is useful for. Possibly not much. Damn it. Okay, so I guess if I throw it over here, it probably disappears better. Okay, so if I interact with this... Oh, carbon. Yeah, those are useful. So we have a silo, which is kind of good. But I don't need that bad. I mean, yeah, I could store some of this stuff in it, but... Is that more tetra ramps? I think it is. Whatever madman built this base had no semblance of design. They were just like, hey, whoop. Okay, I think I can pick some of this up. An amount of this is gone, though. That's okay. Let's see if this upper platform has anything of note. What is this? Not sure. Yeah, girders. What is this thing? No idea. I don't see anything fancy, though. So, I'm just gonna... Oh, nope. We had this. Yeah, we're just gonna snag all of these, because I can immediately go make a base out of this stuff. Trapped myself. Okay. And then let's fall down the mountain. Because I can... You know what? It makes sense. There is fall damage. Shoot. It sucks. Because now I have to go find that little, like, dropped item. At least I can roll over the vegetation and get resources out of it. Okay. So I'm just gonna start kind of at the top and then look down. It should be a yellow box. It might even light up if I get close enough to it. But yeah, I guess this has falling damage in terms of... There we go. Guess I've got to go a little higher to actually get over the edge. But yeah, when going down... Oops. I can and absolutely will bash my nose into things. This is what killed me. There it is. There's my box. Okay, we've got a really angry little guy. But I think I can just ignore him for the time being. There we go. Let's see if any of these I can grab. Still kind of angry. Goal is to mostly ignore, see if any of these are useful. He might just keep chasing me. I can try and kill him, but I'd prefer to have a base down before I do. I'm not here. Please ignore me. Ow. And I think we heal over time, but like only barely when we're out of combat, so I don't want to spend too much time getting plinked at by these guys. I just want to find a good spot kind of in the middle of this field where I feel like I can put a base down. I mean, otherwise I could put it over the water here. I'm gonna live on a giant bridge. Interesting. I think here's probably good enough. Okay. Oh. You know that platform I put down? Up at the base? Or that base I purloined from? That was my base block. Let's see. Okay, I can zoom out. So I'm gonna have to get up there. Because I might still be able to do stuff regardless. Let's see. Q and... Nope. There we go. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of slap a bunch of these. There we go. So this is my not base, but it's fine. Oh, I can make a tech yard. It doesn't cost that much, so rather than going back up again, I think we just make it. So we're gonna need a workbench and a carbon generator. This is way better than the last version that I played. Okay, so let's put the carbon generator maybe kind of places. I guess I'll put the carbon generator here. Even the building feels a smidge better. Still a little awkward. If I could go free cam at some point, that would probably make my life easy. But I cannot. I'll just put them next to each other. Okay, so I guess I should put some carbon in here. And then what can I make? So we can make a launch pad. I don't know what that's useful for. A refinery, a fragmenter, supply fabricator, power pylon, wind. Okay, so we need the refinery. Because we want to get up to the wind generator ASAP. I'll put a little bit of space between so it's easier to choose between them. Okay, so what else can we do? There's also the fragmenter. I don't know what those do exactly. So, copper refined, iron refined. So I guess I'm gonna have to put in a bunch. Yeah, I'd like to move away from being carbon dependent, if possible. There we go. Okay, so you are perfect. Autofill. There's also the power pylon. Interesting. And a bunch of other stuff. Reserve power cell, lightning rod, power display, tetra platform. Yes, we know about those. Junction conduits. Tech yard Hina expansion. Oh. Hina extension. Interesting. There's so much. Okay. I'm just gonna probably surround my tech yard with as much as I can get. We're gonna need more iron too, aren't we? Oh, actually, let's take this back. Let's slap in some copper. And also, the other thing I should do is probably put my gun on at this point. There we go. Okay, so it wants me to craft 2 more dye platforms. I'll make 4, just so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, can I also make carbon? Oh, I can make carbon out of debris. Oh. Okay, that's actually kind of useful to know. Let's see, can I make another one of these? Yes, sort of. I need silicon. Never mind on that one, then. Let's see, do we want to make 1? We'll make 1 power thing, or power display. I'll just put it there. Okay, grid power. 40 out of 60. So if I turn this off, take my carbon back. Seems like we're still fine, so I guess I'm just gonna focus on wind power. Or, oh, we need copper at this point. And I've used all of it up. Alright. I guess, unless we can make a silo. Yes, maybe. Oh, and it tells me what I have or don't have. Or, no, I do. Let's just make one of the, stonking huge silos. I'm just gonna store a bunch of these and craft. Because if I can have a big silo just hanging out over here... there we go. Keep it over there. Should be good. Now I can store all of the extra stuff like the platforms that I made. Cool. So, I can gun, I can do stuff. What we need at this point is copper, iron. I think copper is more common on hills. Now that I'm kind of looking at the environment. But I think after this we get guns and then start hunting. Because to some degree, I want to grab a lot of parts. I'm hoping I have the ability to scrap other mechs at this point. Because I think I'm going to play kind of like a vulture. Where I'm just going to run around destroying my enemies. Okay, maybe that's not exactly vulture. T-Rex style? Kill my enemies and then incorporate them into myself. We're going to be a carnivorous robot. There's probably a better way of phrasing that, but I cannot think of it. There we go. And I definitely want to have a little bit more clearance. This is a problem. Okay, not a huge one, but an annoyance. Yeah, so let's snag some copper. And some carbon. And they'd actually sent out a guide on how to find copper. And I guess it makes sense. If you stick to the lowlands, you're probably not going to find it. And there might also be different things in different biomes. I know there's like a swamp biome that doesn't have anything specific in it yet. Like you can go there, but I think there's no resources. Okay, right. And the mining sites are considered mud, so they actually slow you down. So we have to start from the top if I want to grab resources out of these. On. There we go. Is that enough copper? Is that seriously only 28 copper? Yeesh. Alright. I guess we're going back for more. I think I will want to get a second mining laser, as that is probably going to make my life easier. Okay. There we go. Nope. Dang car. Wait, we're good. Okay. I swear I was not having this much trouble the last time, but I don't know. Huh. Interesting thing to note, in the playtest version, or the demo version that I had been playing previously, the, let's see. The kind of little radar around my vehicle showed exactly where my base was. I wonder if that's something I have to kind of voluntarily choose now with the map. No. Interesting. Maybe it's a structure I have to build. So now I'm actually going to have to worry about keeping my base in mind. I think it'll be fine. How are we doing on copper now? 70. That's much better. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way for too much more mining, because at this point we might be able to start mulching folks and coming back with their... Nah. It's a pain of mine. But yeah, we might be able to mulch opponents and get whatever we need out of them instead, which is probably the more interesting way to play TerraTech. I mean, you could totally just play as like a miner 49er if you wanna. And you know, you're probably gonna get access to some things that I'm not. But I want blood, gears and oil. Not here for rocks. This ain't no rock and stone game. Though, I mean, we do have a little cockpit, so presumably we actually do have like a little pilot driving this thing. Can I shoot it? There we go. Oh, that actually had something else on it. Ooh. Oh. There's actually a barrier that I'm not allowed to pass. Interesting. Okay, can I make another one of these? Okay, we want to make a fragmenter. Looks like I'm going to need to mulch some more iron. Because I want to make a fragmenter. I'm hoping the fragmenter specifically... yeah, it doesn't tell me what it does. But I'm hoping the fragmenter lets me... churn up, like, robot parts for just raw resources. Okay, idle. If I give it this, machine off, output, interact. Eh? No. Power 20 used, idle. Grid powered. Still don't know what the fragmenter does. I'm gonna have to look into this. But I think we're gonna do that later. I think for now, oh, you know what? Let's actually pick some things up, move them around a little bit. So for starters, not doing coal power anymore. Take the fragmenter. There we go. So I'm just gonna move those back. I got some more parts that I could put down if I really feel like it, but I kind of don't. Let's see. So what we do want to make... Nope, that's the refinery. But I want to make block fabricator, supply fabricator. And I might do the block fabricator too, just because I have no idea what that gets me. Generator, and then Tetra platforms. Do we want to just make a bunch of those, give myself a little bit more space? Because I think the rest of these are... Like, unless the Hina extension for the tech yard actually does something. Tech yard storage. I do actually really wish there was a explanation of what some of these things did. I'm just gonna move all of my resources over. We'll have to go get some more iron, but so be it. I just want some more space. Space. Okay, there we go. So, right. We made the supply fabricator. And then we also have the block fabricator, which is stonking huge. Okay, so we can do ammo. I'm just gonna put in as much as I freaking can. Looks like that's all of it. So what does this do? Oh, so blocks is in, like, my vehicle blocks. You know what? I'm sure I will be able to get more of these. Yeah, we just want to have a lot of ammo that I can pull from when I'm out fighting. Oh, right. We can move these in. That's a good way of getting some extra copper here. Or carbon. Oh, but it has to be 10. Oh. Not you, you. Power pylon. No. Lightning rod. Autofill. Lithium refined. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some lithium. So that's a worry. It looks like I do heal over time, yes. But now I gotta figure out where to get some lithium. We got 1 piece. I'm gonna need 9. I'm hoping my base isn't as affected. And it looks like, yes, I in fact do heal slowly over time. Oh, E to claim. Enter build mode well over the tech yard to access it. Tech reactor recharge, auto repair, reactor capacity. Cool. So now it's showing me that, like, this is your base here. Wow. Actually made a ton of ammo. There's also reactor fuel, which I'm curious about. Okay. I guess we're going to want to make a launch pad. But I think for now, I'm just going to move over everything except for my ammunition, and we are going to go get violent. Because I want some parts. Unfortunately, I want this guy's gun. Okay, let's just use a restore charge. Pop its frame. Perfect. Nope. Damn it. It's a wily one. Come back. I'm actually impressed. Got it. Didn't get its gun though. Dang. Got an ablative bumper, but nothing else. Ouch. Expensive. Because that cost me a, that cost me a rebuild. Okay, so it looks like the big explosive flowers have some lithium in them. Not much. But it's there. I guess the other thing I'm going to want to keep an eye out, we had plenty of copper. We're looking for iron. I was actually expecting to see more enemy techs running around out here. There were a couple around that beach, so maybe I'll just head back out there. Oh, hey, iron. Yeah, I think next time we just destroy the gun, we'll probably be able to build more. I'm curious if the launch pad... McQuack, sorry. I wonder if the launch pad unlocks new tech for me. It's probably exactly the case. Let's wait until this charges back up again. And just kind of chew through a bunch of this, because we're going to want all of the iron we can get. I just really want to put like a wind generator on this thing, just so I never have to worry about running out of juice while using the dinky mining laser. Okay, do we think that's good enough? At least for now? Probably. Access more advanced delivery missions. Oh, maybe by completing the delivery missions, we unlock new tech classifications or something. I don't know. We also want that lightning rod. Workbench. What do I need? Oh, right. The refined lithium. So that's a no-go. Carbon refined. Oof. Okay. Okay, so we have some stuff, the carbon in. I don't think that's enough. We're gonna have to go wreck some other things. At least I've got tons of stuff in my immediate vicinity that I can just mulch. Probably? How freaking tanky is this thing? Tanky enough, apparently. Oh, there it is. There's the seam. It's a lot easier once you've found the seam. It is, yeah, I think it is mining. There we go. How much carbon are we sitting at? 9. Okay, so maybe not that guy. Let's go back to these mushroom trees. I felt like they gave a lot more. We might just be better off with, like, the mushroom trees. Or not the mushroom trees, just turning stone. Because that, yeah, that's way more. There we go. The only immediate problem is the top is kind of durable. Oh, though it looks like you might actually be able to give it a chop. And cut it to bits. Okay, one way or another, that's an extra 25. That should be enough. And there's another bursty plant. We should go hit that. Then I think I'll go along the beach and see if I can find some stuff. I don't want to fight things on hills. Oh, alternatively, there's the carbon I'm looking for. Okay, so we were just looking for the iron, I guess. So it's a 3-to-1 ratio. That's not that bad. Oh, there's other tiers. Tantalum, phosphorus, strontium. Is strontium a real thing? I don't actually know. I don't think it is. It's been a long time since I was in AP Chemistry, unfortunately. And, like, table of elements was never really my strong suit. I'm not very good at long-term memorization. I'm more of a... Oh, God. This thing is huge? Payload. Iron and aluminum. Cripes. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Okay, let's just put a bunch of these things over. Come back to it later. I think there's a sort button. So, we actually do have a lot of copper. Yeah, it's the aluminum though. Oh, question. Nope, not you. Is it you? Yes. Iron, copper, carbon. We just melted down all of my iron, didn't we? And most of my aluminum. Because I want to go fighting, but we should probably at least see what the launch pad yields once. That was about 12. Well, the bauxite doesn't take much to chip through. Yeah, might not be a bad idea to get a little bit extra so I can get that second mining laser. Or we actually just go fight more things. Okay. Let's just... There we go. Grab that. How much are we at? 64. I might have some back at the base. In fact, I think I had like 20, 30. But I'd rather have all 100 on me just in case. Just in the off chance that I spent more of it, or who knows. Plus, always good for ammo. So how are we at? We're almost there. I think these last 2 rocks should give me all the aluminum I need. Let me just go get the iron. I was kind of hoping there'd be like big metal veins that never run out, but you can't hand mine them, so you have to put down like big mining facilities. Oh, is this jerk again? Do we want to fight him? I mean, I think I popped him pretty effectively. Where'd he go? Come on. I think he fell through the world? Confusing, but I did get a lot of parts off of that, so I'll call that a victory and then probably not fight him again. At least not anytime soon. Yeah, I can run over the mushrooms. And I'm pretty sure I have a ton of ammo. I don't actually know if it tells me how much ammo I have. 236, yeah, that's not bad. There we go. I think I got a spare gun off of that one. So we might as well come back and grab these parts. Good to know that they don't just disappear on you. Oh, right, and there's the weird blue rocks. This is just a bunch of random carbon? Okay. Oh, I see. Shows you your it shows you ammo when you're shooting. That's fine. Okay, let's see if this gives me halite. No. Not what I'm going for. These? There we go. Looks like it's mostly carbon. There we go. Oh, it was probably one of the explodey flowers. That's why there was a bunch of stuff on the ground. Well, I'm not seeing any enemies in the vicinity. The one problem is I need a consistent access to some amount of enemies. So that I can farm them for parts. Oh, the mud isn't as bad. I guess people maybe complained. Okay. Just try and take some pieces off of him. Come back here. There we go. And they do drop some goodies for me. Mostly ammunition, but maybe other stuff. Now, is that other one still there? Looks like it is. Yeah, sometimes they get back up again. If you leave them alone long enough. Looks like that's not the case here. Okay. Any other parts? No. Angled weapon mount. Interesting. Another tetra. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the tetra ramp down. It's just a bunch of halite. Still good. Gives me things that I might want. Yeah, looks like another one of these guys. There you are. Yeah, if I kind of get him from one side, he's only got his gun on that one side, on the other side, so I can kind of just show up and gank him. Let's see, sodium. That's what it'd be. Get that. We might have to build a bridge across. So how am I looking resource-wise? We've got limited iron. I say as I find... I think this is the iron deposit I was at earlier. Let's just grab all of it. And then probably head back. I might see if I can grind parts up again. Maybe it was one of those where I can just only grind up certain parts. Oh, maybe I hadn't been here before. You know what? Do we want to do that? Not keen. Axle's kind of big. Let's see, what do I have? We got some extra wheels. Let's just add some chunk to our trunk. Clear out a little bit of space and hopefully give us a little bit more hoop. So we can get over and around things. Because yeah, I think I've just been running around as basic car, maybe a little bit too long. I was hoping to get some frames, but those are really easy to kill. Okay. Oh, other thing that I can put on is a spotlight. Oh, that's considerably better than what I had. Yeah, so let's grab all this hematite. Well, we got more than 50. We might be able to get enough out of this one deposit. Oh, my turning is way better now. I think the basic wheels are hot trash. I think that's part of the reason. And so even the addition of a couple of extra small wheels goes a very long way. Alright, how much are we at? 80. So one more iron deposit should do it. Or I could murk a dude. I could murk a dude. Okay. Conveniently, this guy just has... Oh, piss. He took my gun off. Come on. Do I have another gun? Yes. Needs ammunition to fire it. Yeah. Get another basic wheel in. Okay. There it goes. I didn't lose too much. Just a gun and a wheel. I think that's fine. Let's head home at this point. If I can find that one iron deposit, I will be a happy camper. There's a bunch of iron. There we go. A little bit more. Okay, 3 more. I might want to just pull something else out. Other spotlight. Other gun? Okay, there we go. Now I have some inventory space. Let's just get home if I can. I don't think there's a whole lot of enemies in this kind of field. Cause yeah, I wanna fire off that launch pad. I wanna see what it's got. Alright, so where were we at? It wants me to make a block fabricator. Oh yeah, we haven't made one of those yet. Well, we were going to fire off the aluminum. Oh, you know what else we need to do? You know what time it is? Wait, we have a second lot. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't have enough lithium. Iron, copper, and aluminum refined. Oh yeah, block license. Maybe I do have a license for some of these things? Let's just start mulching some of this debris. Boy, we run out of ammo quick. Now that I'm actually using the guns. Okay, let's go to you. We want to do block fabricator. Okay, take some of these back. I guess I'm going to move over most of the buildy parts for a moment. I almost kind of wish there was like a way of setting a separate loadout. How did this happen? I must have just put in too much. I'm going to pull this out. This has got to have some kind of functional use. Yeah, I have no idea. Dang. Okay, so we were going to look into a block fabricator. So copper refined. Well, we can in fact refine copper. I should probably just refine all of it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to just do a ton of mining to get what I'm really looking for here. I guess the other thing I should look into is we probably need some more ammo. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of that. Okay, that's enough, I think. Make the block fabricator. Oh, we need more iron. And like I said, I would very much love to see big veins at some point that, like, give you permanent resource gain, but it's very slow and you have to worry about transportation. And maybe they piss off, like, the locals, so every once in a while, like, it gets raided. Okay, so I'm gonna need at least 30 of every resource. Unfortunately, I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for iron. As I've mined most of this stuff. Okay, there we go. Kind of. Now I'll have to play around with my vehicle design at some point. I said I was going to go fight people, but until we can actually properly recycle their bits, it's probably not as worthwhile as actually just going out and mining. Because I was gaining, like, a handful of resources from fighting enemies, but it was like 6. Let's see. Not to say that that's strictly bad, but it's, not good enough for the sheer amount that I need. Just a giant rock dong. It kind of does look like. Okay. Well, we've got a bigger area over here. And a foe. Move the guns up. And you know what? Move the lasers to the back. There we go. This guy just exploded over here. I didn't even do that. Well. When in Rome. I think he blew himself up. I think Homeboy had designs to shoot me and instead exploded himself with his own gun. I'm not entirely sure if that's what happened, but that's like the most likely possible explanation I can come up with. Okay, here's a bunch of iron. And, like, nice part is we will never have to worry about running out, really. There will always be tons of iron in the area. Or I just have to move bases or something. But, like, I still think it would be kind of cool if there were, like, enemy bases you had to clear out, but if you did, you gain access to, like, a big ol' hematite vein that, you know, maybe gives you, like, 1 iron per, like, 15 seconds or something like that. Maybe you can scale it up a couple of times, but it's this, like, thing you have to liberate. Maybe that's even going to be in the game. Because, I don't know, I'm an automation kind of guy. I dig it when games specifically give me the power to not do a thing again, if that makes sense. So, like, let's go with Minecraft. Sure, it's kind of fun going to look for diamonds. Okay, but going to go look for, like, copper or iron, after a certain point gets kind of dull. So, if you can get the ability to just completely not have to worry about... like, copper and iron, you know, they're just kind of infinite. I guess the easy example would be, like, cobblestone generators in, like, the Skyblock or, Stone Block mod packs, where you can really just, generate infinite amounts of cobblestone fairly quickly with the right setup. Which means you don't have to go around just mining for endless cobblestone yourself. Especially because you're going to need to go through, like, thousands of this stuff kind of constantly. Oh, there we go. I'll have to figure out a better specific line, a better loadout specifically so I can go mining. Because right now this is pretty bad. It's good enough to get what I need done, kind of, but I wouldn't do this unless I had to. It's just a little awkward having the mining lasers on the absolute back end. And also this location is awkward as heck. I wonder how much they're planning to have, like, terrain modification here. Okay. I'm just gonna toss everything down. Yeah, this is a good spot. It's all gonna roll down the hill anyway, and it's not like it goes anywhere. I think the other thing I would maybe say from, like, almost a feedback angle is I almost feel like mining shouldn't cost you any power. That only... I think it's out of range. Okay. Only fighting with a mining laser costs you power. Oh, there is actually a cut point. There we go. Oh. One of the copper rocks just came down with everything else. Sick. Alright. Did more come a-rolling? I think they did. I don't see too much more, so I think we're fine. Okay, so how much are we looking at? Decent amount of iron, decent amount of copper. Not as much as I was expecting. It's really, aluminum is the one thing I'm kind of low on. And maybe that's because I set a lot of it to go work on ammo. This might actually not be enough. Was it 20? I don't know. I just figured I'd grab, like, a whole bunch. There we go. And that decision to just get like a whole bunch of both resources hasn't really failed me yet. But it is a lot of time just spent mining. Let's see. Let's go back. A block fabricator. Or don't I already have one? Oh, that's a supply fabricator. This is the block fabricator. Right? Yeah, we have one. Rude. The heck is this? Oh, is that its inventory? No? Oh, it's mine. Alright. So other small bit of feedback. If you get ahead of the quest, it should absolutely detect if you've already got one. Okay. So let's make a block fabricator. Complete the quest. Craft a small cargo block at the block fabricator. Oh, this thing. Aluminum. Refined aluminum. Ouch. Okay. We'll probably have to go get some more. Where's all my aluminum? There it is. Oh, wait, didn't I just get a small cargo? I did. Okay, so let's move over a bunch of the random junk that I've picked up. Because maybe I don't need to build it. Put that there. Oh, wow, that's almost nothing. And no, it doesn't count. Dang. Yeah, if you already have the thing by fighting stuff, I think it should count. Okay. Oh. A tractor beam could... What? Oh, that's what a fragmenter does. So this is what I get for getting ahead of myself. On the plus side, I guess we can just do this for the time being. Okay, fragment hematite. Oh. Okay. So what we're supposed to do is actually grab something else. Tractor beam? That's a thing I can do, apparently. Okay, so we have... not nearly enough. Put the rest in. That should give me enough aluminum? Yeah, that'll give me enough aluminum. So, I guess our next order of business is go find a chunk of a resource. How do I tractor beam? Oh, don't you just put me in the hole. Okay, do we have any hematite around here? Use the tractor beam. It's saying that as though it's something I just have. Drive mode, build mode. Okay. I'm not seeing a button, so it might actually be something I have to build. Yeah, I was hoping to find some iron kind of close by that I can just grab. Well, we do have a friend that I can Oh, he was flying. That's what was going on there. Okay, go back. Grab their ammo. Yeah, so 2 guns with good accuracy does seem to do a decent chunk of damage. Okay. Oh, I am almost out of juice. Never mind, got him. Yeah, so I think we gotta go back. I think the fragmenter is a specific technology. Something I have to build and use. Or not the fragmenter, the tractor beam. I don't think it's something that I just have by default. Unless it's like the pickup, character pickup thing, which is possible, but slightly unlikely. Okay, move over the iron. Or no, sorry. Aluminum. Where are we at ammo-wise? 500. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's get a second refinery. Speed this up a little bit. I'll just put it over here. My whole base is going to be a mess. But I kind of expected that. Okay. Is that all of my copper? I might not have enough. Ten more. No, we'll make it. Just barely. Okay. One more. Yep, like I said, just barely. Launch. Grab these back. So did I get anything cool out of that? No. Have I unlocked anything? Because, yeah, I still don't know how to make a tractor beam. That might not be in the game yet. Maybe. And if it is... Oh, maybe it's a cab crafting thing. Ooh. Because, yeah, weapons and equipment. How to use those. Tech snapshots. So that's base building stuff. Block... Ah. Well, it's not saying... Oh, wait, no. But these are ones that I have to find. Oh, license cost. Interesting. So I can actually buy these. Or I can buy the license, but only if I have the money. Navigator cab. So the only difference is a little bit more HP and it's wide. Okay, cool that I can buy these licenses. Let's see, modules? Spotlight, so that ain't it. And then there's the plasma ejector, which I'd very much like to grab, but we can't afford it yet. Cosmetics. Clearance weapon mount, angled mount, axles, frames. Yeah. Alas, I think I'm kind of tech locked here. So unless we can figure out specifically how to make a tractor beam without a tractor beam, and maybe it's something that I've overlooked. Maybe it's not in the game yet. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we've made it a little bit further, and we've got heckin' ammo to spare. Oh, I should probably go back to the base. I will say, I think we're getting pretty close to a good stopping point, so I think I might just drive off, go fight a thing or two, and then call it quitsies, because there's always more to do in a game like this, but I'd much rather wait until it's actually a little further along so I can properly have, well, I mean, fun with it. I am having fun with it, but I can really enjoy its like fullest extent as opposed to the beta that only has so much. And again, I could have very well missed something again. That is absolutely within my capability and forte, frankly. It is not uncommon that I miss some like key feature. We might have just like scooted past the tutorial too fast and whoops-a-doo. But it's fine. I guess the one thing I might as well do is let's mess with my vehicle a bit. Because its design is bad. Its design is bad, and I feel bad. So we're going to take a bunch of these things off. We're going to take off my basic wheels because they're bad and terrible. And they make me grumpy. Take off the spotlight. Take these off. I wonder if there's a way that I can move these back. Basic wheel, okay. So that's my battery. This is spotlight. That's just a connector. Okay, so we have these small shifted wheels, which we should probably grab. I'm gonna put the basic wheels back. We don't want those. Okay. Mainly what I want to do is not have my cab be the front of this vehicle. Because that's just a terrible idea. Okay. Unfortunately, this thing only connects on the center, which is, oops, not great. Let's see. I could do small wheel here. Small, what? Huh. Oh, flip. Small wheel there. Let's see. There we go. Oh, didn't we have the ablative bumper? Oh, yeah, I do have it. Okay, so now we look like kind of a goofy go-kart. But I don't mind being a goofy go-kart. Let's see, anything else? I like the idea of my batteries being back there, but that's maybe fine. Let's see, flip? No. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be good enough for me. We're going to have mining laser, mining laser. Puts me over. Bugger. What can I remove? These are each worth 1. Fine. We only need 1 mining laser anyway. I'll just put it on the top. There we go. That's a much more interesting looking vehicle than the one I've been using up until this point. Let's just kind of get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, we might want those. We have a lot of axles. We also have, like, the random launch pad that we don't need. I'm just gonna put those there. Power generator trips. That's no good. Or did I just fire a couple of shots? I did. Alright, it's fine. So let's just take this show on the road for a moment. Unfortunately, there's, again, not much I can do. Can I? There we go. Shouldn't weigh me down too much, and hopefully pointing the spotlights at the back of my guns isn't going to interfere with them too much. This is a different biome. We'll go over here. I'm definitely feeling zippier, which is a good thing. Whoop. Are you kidding me? Wow. I think I killed his frame? Alright. That was chaos. That's part of the reason why I'm iffy on the frame. I didn't realize that was the lightning tree. Nor that it had that much range. So yeah, stay away from that area. I wonder if there's a way to make your car lightning proof. Probably. Anyway, I guess, yeah, like I said, this is a pretty good stopping point, so let's just repeat a couple of things. Namely that the TerraTech Worlds playtest demo is available right now on Steam, so if you want to play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And you too can give it a shot and make cool cars, get a little further. See if you can find the tractor beam. Because I'm quite curious to see where it is, what it does, and so on and so forth. Because I got to imagine that solves a lot of the resource acquisition issues. Is that an ice biome over there? It does look like one, yeah. I like the random structures to find, too. There's some kind of big lightning rod looking thing up there. There we go. I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that, but that might just be me. I've already burnt through, like, a ton of bullets. It's wild. That guy seemed to have some more interesting parts, though. Yeah, medium armored offset wheel. So yeah, it does look like there's more that can be found and had over the course of this. Looks like there's a lot of just cool base building parts and not much else. But I do appreciate it, especially if I ever want to, well, expand my base. Though on the flip side, this is just a neat looking potential base if I want to add it. Anyway, for now, I don't know, do we just drive into the sea? There is stuff over there, but I'm pretty sure I can't make it. So, I guess also, one last thank you to Payload Studios for sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you, it was a ton of fun, and did he flip? No, he didn't flip. Come back. You wealth of resources. Yeah, the problem is the iron is just gonna send me right back in. Or, nope. Okay, we're good. There you are. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to get extra. Oh, that's why I'm having some trouble. The laser has no knockback, but the guns do. So I can send things bouncing, which is actually a bit of an issue. Huh. Either way, yeah. Thank you to Payload Studios for sponsoring this video. It's a ton of fun. Sorry. I'm stumbling over my own throat, and I think I already said that. And I'm just hunting for foes. It doesn't look like there's really much tech that I'm missing out on, but there might be biomes with harder foes to go fight. I'm gonna have to have so much ammo going into that. Yeah, I started this journey with 500 and I'm already down 150 plus? Oof. Hopefully there's like laser weapons that I can use later that aren't just my mining laser. Did I run it? Wait, he took my whole bumper off. Yeah, the whole blade of bumper is gone. Oh, it's okay. We can get his other parts. Okay. Tractor beam, uncommon. So that's the thing I'm looking for. I for sure didn't have any of those, and don't think I can make them. Probably. Oh. Oh, that's a bad time. Let's just leave. Oh, it's fine. I'd been wondering where the tractor beam was. I certainly couldn't make it, but I guess I just had to go find somebody who had one. Good to know. And yeah, it kind of sucks that I put my guns on the front, because now I can't get them back, and oh, that's a lightning thing. Okay, so there are enemies with better tech here. I'm noticing unique weapons that I haven't seen before and unique parts too. That said, where's home? Home's over here. This area is actually scary and chaos. I look forward to playing this multiplayer with friends, possibly like a Wholesomeverse thing, kind of with my Sunday crew. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off if I don't die in the process. But I guess with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.